Welcome back, guys. How's it going out there? Back in Cebu after 8 long days in BGC, where I actually wish I had more time. We had some rain days in there, so that kind of deflected the day's events that I wanted to do. But other than that, it was a great trip. Have lots of videos coming out for you guys here in the near future. So look forward to showing you guys a little bit of BGC. I'm showing you nightlife. I'm showing you day walking trips, restaurants, malls, electric scooters, showing you guys everything that I actually got a part of when I was actually in BGC. So I'm excited about showing you guys BGC up front and center. Those videos to come. All right, got some people here already. Good morning, Britt. Welcome back to Cebu, and hello to all the champions. Thank you so much, Gabe. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Good to see you again. I'm back here. I will be at the weekly meeting on Tuesday. I won't miss it this week. Good morning, Britt. Nice to see your happy face. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. Always in a good mood here in the Philippines. It's hard not to be in a good mood when you live in such a beautiful country. And again, that goes back to starting with the people, to the amazing sights, to the amazing cost of living. I mean, it all just comes in bundles in like a Christmas gift every day. So every day is like Christmas here to me almost. Good morning, Benmon. How's it going, my friend? Good to see you, Mr. Dave. Oh wow, it looks cute and black. Appreciate it, Mr. Dave. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm sporting Georgia today. So again, we got a pretty good game last week. We knocked off Ole Miss, undefeated team. We're in the top five. I'm feeling pretty confident about our chances in the playoffs this year. And again, we have a couple more tough games left. Georgia Tech's looking really good this year, so that's going to be our final game of the season. But I think we'll get ourselves into the playoff picture, and you never know what's going to happen. That's basically how it works. Looks like a fun trip, man. Yes, Chris B, how's it going? Yes, it was a good trip. Those videos are coming out here soon. I'm going to probably rattle them off, one day at a time. Let me see what I got for you guys so far. I still have three more to complete. And then I'm also going to do two separate videos myself. I'm going to do a comparison with the U.S. as far as travel in the U.S. compared to the travel here in the Philippines, and break it down and give you guys numbers on what it would cost for a over a week stay. And also, I'm going to do a comparison between Cebu City and BGC. Again, I needed more time though. I mean, it's hard to relate really when you're only there for 8 days. I thought that would be enough time, but with the rain days and so forth, I didn't get to do some of the things I wanted to do. But I'm going to give you guys my take on things. I did see, I did hear about condo prices. I did see an upscale, an up like a high end condominium complex that's just now being built right in downtown BGC in the uptown area. And I'll be showing you guys that video as well. But to give you guys kind of an idea what I have coming out, I have so many videos ready for BGC. And I'm excited for you guys to see them. I hope you guys enjoy them. I have my flight and return flight. Again, we had some problems there with the airport and with our airline. And you guys will be seeing that video. Then I have another one coming out about the cost of living in BGC. I had a 3D attraction park that I went to. They had like 12, I think it was 12 or 14 rooms, and they had 3D and mind, like kind of like a mind manipulation rooms in there. So that's coming out soon. My first BGC party. Again, we went to an outdoor and indoor party in BGC, so I did go out and enjoy a party scene there, and I will show you guys and share that with you as well. I'll also have the hotel where I stayed. I'll be showing you guys where you can actually travel to BGC on a friendly budget. Showing you guys the 4 room categories there. And again, you guys will be very excited about seeing that. I did my first BGC expat meetup. I actually went to John's expat meetup. Again, that's a California expat. So I actually went to his meetup, and he was there, and Chad was there, and we had some good times. I did the Uptown Mall, which is my very first stop when I got there. So I'll be showing you guys the Uptown Mall. I did actually did a video on the filling station. It's like a 1950s diner, and I think you'll be amazed to see the diner when you actually see the video. Again, it was unbelievable to see. It's like going back in time. They actually had the old Chevy cars in there, the 1950s Chevy cars and convertibles and things like that in there, Plymouths and all that kind of stuff inside the actual restaurant. So that was exciting. Um, then I also did a tour of a 3-bedroom high-end unit. So that's coming out. And also I've got three other ones plus 2, so I got 5. I've got enough videos, guys, for the next month. So they're already most of them are already scheduled, ready to come out. So I hope you guys are excited about seeing those and giving me those thumbs up, and give me some comments, at least a hello. Let me know I'm doing a good job on the videos, and if I'm not doing a good job, give me a thumbs down, something, or say, hey, work on this. And believe me, I will work on it. But again, I'm always looking forward to hearing your guys' responses and your comments regarding the videos. But all in all, it was a very, very good trip to BGC. It was very eye-opening because the things like my dad would see when he looks at around the Cebu area, like if I go outside my resort here, um, we have the power lines hanging all over the place. I'm not talking about 1 or 2. It's like 20 power lines. Well, in BGC, everything's underground, so that was a big change. The actual sidewalks, they're like 12 to 15 foot wide, and they actually had can lights and covered can lights on the sidewalks, so they actually lit up at night. Very beautiful. I mean, again, it was like going to a miniature New York, except for cleaner and safer. Contra, Mr. Dave, I'm glad you're secure enough in your masculinity to say such a thing. Yep, that's Mr. Dave for you. Day 22, BGC or Cebu for the win. Are you moving? I think when I really think about it, I wouldn't mind going there for about 6 months. And that's about it. I mean, I like to go live there for like 6 months, take it all in, learn all the pros and cons. For the most part, when I do my video showing the differences between Cebu and BGC, cost of living is quite a bit more there. I mean, if you're wanting a lifestyle like I have here in Cebu, it's going to be quite a bit more. You're going to be adding in again. I'll be doing that in the video, so I'll just wait for you guys to see the video. But again, I'm going to do a comparison between Cebu City and BGC, doing all the comparisons that I saw, pros and cons of BGC, pros and cons of Cebu City, talking about the cost of living, talking about the condos there, especially if you want to live in BGC. There's a huge difference in pricing there because they have so many different tiers. We have, for example, the highest one that I can think of is Alcoves, and that's coming in at $1,200 for a 1 bedroom. And let me just put that in. Let me do that. 1,200 times 58. 69,000. Well, there's a lot more expensive 1 bedrooms in BGC. So again, you can imagine being in New York, and depending on your view, like if you're in New York and you're overlooking the park, that park view, they get millions and millions and millions. I'm talking about like Some of those condos I think go there for 50 and 60 million in New York. So you can only imagine the cost differential between a big time city and a smaller, less refined city, being Cebu City. I knew it was Cebu. All right, getting in some comments here, some good mornings, some hellos. Ah, got Trina C in the house. What's up, champions? So she's here watching the live with us. Thanks for tuning in, Trina. I truly appreciate it. One of my true diehard champs. Mr. Dave, I take it you didn't go to the sauna cold plunge at Cary Sports and BGC. It's a great way to get healthy for people who don't exercise enough. It's a replacement for exercise. I didn't think of it that way. I'll do some research on it. I used to go to a place in New York. It was like a Japanese, or I think it was a Japanese, maybe a Korean style water park style sauna place where, like, it had all the different jets that hits your back. You had ones for your legs. They have different seating sections. So I don't think they have anything like that here, but I did see something in BGC similar to that, and I think it started with an A, All Star, or uh, it'll come to me. But again, it did start with an A. They did have that, and I thought about going on one of the rain days, but just didn't get around to it. But I will take into it, Mr. Dave. Looking forward to BGC videos, watching from Los Angeles, California. Thanks for tuning in, Bruce. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Lots of videos coming out for BGC, guys. Let me just do a count for you guys. And I'm not even counting the 5 that I'm still working on. So we have a total of, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I got 9 videos already uploaded from BGC trip, and I still have 5 more to go. So that means I completed that 14 videos in 8 days. So I'm working for you guys. Even though my brother and dad said that I'm working, I am working for you guys, trying to get you guys some good content. Cletus in the house. What's up, champions? Hope everyone has a great day or had a great day. Our day just getting started around here, Cletus. But for all the guys back there, I hope you guys are getting ready for a good night's sleep after a hard day's work. Again, not here in the Philippines. Get up when I want. Uh, no need for alarms. You get to do what you want when you want. Just buy whatever you want. You don't even have to think about money, and that takes away all that stress and anxiety in my life. That's why I love the Philippines so much. Great place to call home. Yes, the power lines look like out of control bird nest. Yeah, you can get in certain areas where they're pretty bad. Again, there's a lot of power lines here outside the resort. Nothing here. Everything's actually buried here inside the actual resort itself, all the way through the grounds. But outside the grounds, yes, there's lots of power lines. I never even think about it. But that's like it's like an eyesore for my dad. My dad watches the videos or sees my pictures and says, "Wow, look at all those power lines." I'm looking at the beauty down the street. I'm looking at how beautiful it is and how great the people are, the smiling faces, the karaoke. I mean, that's what I'm thinking about. But he's looking at power lines. Can you ride a bicycle around BGC? Yes, they actually have a bicycle lane in BGC. Unlike here in Cebu, certain parts of Cebu City, they do have bicycle lanes. But for the most part, BGC's got them everywhere. All the entire bubble of BGC has lanes for riding. In fact, I went out, I did a little short on it. We went and got electric scooters, like one of those little, like a skateboard electric scooter that has like a handheld bar you hold on to for steering. And we did that for like an hour. I mean, we had a blast on those things going all around the BGC area, especially the uptown area. We went to, I mean, all different parts of, parts of the BGC area uptown. Good times. There's Venmon. Good morning, Gabe. Philly Am style. Yes. I personally would not ride a bike or scooter in Cebu or BGC. Oh, I mean, no problems here in Cebu, but they make it. BGC is a different monster, though. Yes, they had some traffic. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. But BGC has those huge bike lanes. I mean, we were riding electric scooters there, no problem whatsoever. So again, we're talking about little skateboard style electric scooters and had no issues whatsoever. I felt perfectly safe and comfortable, uh, uh, you know, riding the scooter there, and I feel no issues with riding my scooter and or driving the car. So no issues there. Mark, I would like to meet you early in January. I'll be here, my friend. Now again, early in January, I may be in Thailand. I am going to Thailand here in December. Going to go for about 3 weeks to a month. So I'll be over there in Thailand, taking in the sights, getting you guys some comparison videos between Cebu City, BGC, and Thailand, and showing you guys around Thailand while I'm there. So I'm excited about that. And I'll be there probably from like mid to early December, all the way through New Year's for sure. Because I'm going to be there for Christmas and for my birthday's on New Year's. So I'm excited about that. If I'm here, you can certainly touch base with me. And I'll always, most of the time, if I'm here, I'll be at the weekly meetings on Tuesday. Weekend RVing, how's it going, my friend? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Good to see you. I value my life. Yes, I value my life too. I'm always telling my brother and my dad, you never know when your day's coming. I mean, the good Lord's he already knows your day that you're gonna be, you're gonna be withering away and passing away. And I say live life. Get out there and start living it. My brother wants to work it away. He wants to work his life away, and I'm trying to convince him not to. And then I got my dad who tried to retire before me, even in his 40s, trying to tell him, "Oh no, don't retire, keep working." But he tried to retire in his 40s. So it's so contradicting. I'm trying to get my brother to smarten up and understand that he's got enough, he has enough budget. It's time to do it. Thank you so much, Trina. I forget to tell the guys that often about hitting that like button and giving me comments. But guys out there, don't be scared. Don't be shy. Hit that like button. Let me know I'm doing a good job, and especially my videos, guys. Again, I thank you guys so much just for tuning in. But if you can, give me that thumbs up on every video if you watch it. Give me a thumbs down if you don't like it. Give me a comment or a question or just a hello. Hey, you're doing a horrible job, whatever it may be. Give me a comment and let me know what's going on, guys. Weekend RVing. We are back in the States. We had to check in with our house we have going up there. One day we will be there for a while. Sounds good. I'll be here, my friend. I will be here. I promise you. I'm not going anywhere. Got Contrat, a little hello to Cleeks Karaoke. Yep. Thanks, Cleeks, for tuning in. Thank you for Contra for tuning in. Everyone is so friendly there. Yes, that's what makes this country so great. I mean, when you go anywhere here in the Philippines, smiles on the faces. I mean, just cheerful and joyful, and that kind of makes you, uh, kind of relate and start being more and more like that. And again, I'm cheerful all the time here. Now, have I had my moments where I'm kind of like a Westerner again? Yeah. When I've had some issues, I've gotten a little upset at times, but I'm still working on it. I'm still working on that part of me, and I'm trying to make sure that if I can decrease the amount of times that actually happens, it'll be a better side of being a better version of me. So I'm working on that every single day, trying to have less and less aggravated times. Joe, 6 months is a getaway to moving. 6 months is a getaway to moving. He's moving everyone. No more videos of him on the boat. We had a good ride, everyone. He's gone city again. Well, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Captain Sully, how's it going, my friend? Yes, hello. How are you from Cocoa, Florida? Yes, I will say, and I will admit, I don't miss Florida whatsoever. Lived in Pensacola for like 6 months. Lived in Gulf Shores, Alabama area for almost 2.5, 3 years. Don't miss it at all. I don't miss anything about the dating scene. I don't miss anything about my life there, my lifestyle, which I had boats and the Corvettes and the Jeeps. Don't miss any of that. Those things are just way behind. And now I focus on just having a good life, full of happiness and joy. And it's so easy to do here in the Philippines because of the cost of living, the lifestyle changes that the Philippines has on your life. I mean, again, the life changing events here in the Philippines are just amazing, guys. I can't say enough. Robert, good morning. Hope all is well. Yes, all is always good here in the Philippines. There's never a bad day here in the Philippines. You have some questionable ones once in a while, and you have some rain days, but for the most part, it's spot on. Cleet's giving us hellos to Contra. Yes. Here's all the hellos and good mornings. Yes. Hello, Cletus from Captain Sully. Good morning to Gabe from Cletus. And hello, Captain Sully from Cletus. Yes, we got some good mornings going. All for one. They are not friendly there. They they will give you nothing. They only take, take, take. Don't be fooled by the fake smiles. There's no fake smiles here, my friend. I can tell you that. I have met, and I have not talking about just walking by and having a smile. I'm talking. I have met lots, lots, and lots. I meet them every day. Filipinas and Filipinos here in this beautiful country. So I'm not sure if you've ever been here before, but there are no fake smiles. It's a different upbringing. You guys got to understand that it's nothing to do about them as a person. I think a lot of this has to do with their upbringing, how they're raised by their family values. All those type of things go into this. Again, family here is different than family back in the West. And the raising of children here, I think, is completely different than it is back in the West. A lot more hands on here. That's the reason you don't have 15-year-olds walking into schools and starting to shoot people because they don't have, I don't think they have like the bullying and stuff that going on like they do back in the West. They're raised differently here. Again, it's the culture that is they're just raised completely different. Again, happy to have what they have. And I've talked to many, I can't even tell you how many people I've talked to, were raised on so little and always just taking in positive things from that lifestyle. Again, I can't say enough. So you're just oppositely wrong there. But I think thanks for you tuning in though. How long have you been back from BGC? I got back on Tuesday. Again, I had some issues. So that video's coming. I don't want to talk about the issues I had. My video is going to talk about it. So I do have a video coming out. Again, perfect flight there. No issues whatsoever. But coming back, had some issues. Again, I had a 6:30 a.m. flight. I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning for the flight. Had some issues. So again, that video is to come. Jenny, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Glad to see you tuning in. Again, there's no big talks of things you don't like talking about here on the lives and or my videos. So again, feel free, Jenny, to check out all my videos and all my lives. I know there's certain topics you don't want to hear about. I'm looking out for you because you don't hear those things. Captain Sully, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Yes, everybody's doing good. Weekend are being in the Jeep dealership or Marco Polo. That's nice to see. They have Jeeps. Yeah, Jeeps are expensive here, though. I mean, the average price for a brand new Jeep comes in about 80,000 US dollars. Very high here for a Jeep. I did find, if you guys look up, oh my gosh, I forgot the name of it. Jaton. Um, Let me see if I can find the name of that. That's a Chinese brand. I looked it up the other day. Um, Chinese looking Jeep dealership. that starts with letter J. I want you guys to see this. I could not believe how nice these things were. I went into the mall. I'll find the name here in a minute. I went into the mall at SM Mall of Asia, and they had this dealership in there. And when I got in this car, Jatan, you have to actually speak to it. It's not Jaco. I don't think it was Jaco. It's gonna come to me, guys. I am so sorry, but it was a kind of like a mixture of a Jeep and SUV and Jimny, which is a brand here everybody loves, all in one. And I cannot find the name of that particular brand. Oh my gosh, Jator, Jatan, Jaco. That's don't sound Jator, guys. So J is in John, ETOUR. So Jator, electric vehicle hybrid. I think it was a hybrid. It could have been all electric. But I'm talking about the screen in this thing was like even bigger than the Tesla. I could say, hello, Jator. Open the sunroof. And it had a moon roof going all the way back to the back of the car. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Hello, Jator. Turn the aircon onto 36 Fahrenheit and it would do it. I mean, change the station to this. Oh my gosh! I mean, I think it even had the self-driving. I think it's got like a little self-driving mode for certain for highways. I think he told me. Not it probably wouldn't work very well. He said like in congested areas, like in Cebu City. But BGC, when you get on the highway, he said it works fine. But oh my gosh, I was so excited. It came in, I think, at 2.6 million. So you're talking about 2.6 divided by 58, coming in at 44,000. What an amazing ride. But yes, they have Jeep here, but they're like I said, it's 80,000. This thing right here to me was a lot nicer than a Jeep, and it's at half the price. Bruce, Filipinos are so sexy and in shape. The girls in the US are fat and ugly cows who eat junk food and look like beast, beastly looking. Nah, I mean there's some pretty girls in the West. The thing is, it's up here though. It's attitude, and the attitude in the West is totally different than it is here uh, in the East. It's a huge difference. Again, they're raised differently. They know how to treat a man. IO Wellness is the nicest is the nice place in Cebu City. There's a public sauna and also a private sauna for 4 to 5 friends. Appreciate that, Mr. Dave. I appreciate that. Contra, Filipinos seem much happier than Americans despite the extreme poverty. My thoughts exactly. When you go around and you have an average salary of $300 per month, and they are smiling faces, they're thankful. That's the huge difference. We're never thankful for we never have enough in the West. We never it's like my brother. You never have enough. Here, you're thankful for what you've got and you make it work and you're raised that way, so you're always that's always your mindset, and the happiness here is unbelievable to be around, and it brings out joy and laughter and just a whole different person. And each and every person I've actually met, it's changed people's lives when they get around the people here in the Philippines. Bruce, no Viagra needed here in the Philippines. You need a truckload for girls in the U.S., and even that might not work. A little blue pill. I feel you, Captain Sully. With all the boats you had in the U.S., did you ever do any fishing, or did you just go cruising? I'm a cruiser. Now my brother, he loves fishing. He's got a boat down there about as old as me. He's got a pontoon down there in Florida, and the boat's about as old as me. Now if I had a boat that old, I probably wouldn't mind somebody fishing on it. But again, I had a big boat, guys. We're talking about people call it a yacht. I'm going to say that it's a 36-foot live aboard, two air conditions, three living areas. As far as you actually can convert different areas into bedrooms or into beds, and a bedroom and a shower and a kitchen, a full kitchen. I mean, I had a burner top and everything. So again, I had a big boat, and I've had some. I had a tri-tune. I had several pontoons, and I had two like little jet boats growing up. So again, yes, I've had my share of boats, but I never got into fishing. I've never even liked eating that much fish. I'm not a fisher kind of person. I don't like the smell of fish. I think that's the problem. Yeah, there's Trina Jator. Yes, Jator. Thank you so much, Trina, for that. I just figured that out myself by looking around a little bit. But thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your info. Mr. Dave, 8 p.m. buses in Thailand always leave at 8 p.m. sharp. The people in this region are kind of boring. I'll find out for myself. Again, I can't wait to get to Bangkok. I am going to travel this time. Unlike when I went to BGC, I didn't travel outside of BGC. I stayed in BGC. I am going to go travel when I get to Thailand, though. I am going to get on the railroad system there and enjoy some traveling different parts of Thailand. I'm excited about the big trip. I got some friends coming with me, so we're excited about the big trip. Filipinos usually don't do things on time, but they are fun people. Can't have it both ways. I mean, the attitudes here are totally different from the West. So again, I will take the attitudes here any day. No, Stephen, it actually was the Jator. Is Hello Jator. I remember now. Hello Jator, not Jacob. That's a different brand. It was Jator. So again, Jetor. Look it up. You guys will be amazed when you see the Jeep looking vehicles there. It's predictable what happened with your flight. The Cebu airport is much better than Manila. Yes, I did a comparison too. The airports here in the Philippines. Again, I just did a comparison between Cebu and Manila. That video is coming out soon. You guys will see a huge difference. I love the one here in Cebu. Great looking airport. Everything went smoothly. Not the case in Manila, but that video is coming out. Trina C, yes, the tour, and it uses both gas and electric. Thank you so much, Trina. Always looking out for the channel. I appreciate you. Clean Cricket probably raised similar to Southern values of God, country, and family. Yeah, but even southern states have gotten away from that. I mean, again, I hate to say it, it's more hands on. I know you, Cletus, you had hands on. Um, Phyllis would not let you out of her sight. So again, you had huge hands on. My upbringing was going outside and never coming back home and having a good time with my friends. So they don't allow that kind of stuff here. You don't get to go out and do what you want. You're at home and you're doing, you're raised on doing chores. So you're actually learning to work at a young age and learning to love work at a young age. That's not brought up. Again, I know you're a hard worker. I was a hard worker. But again, there comes a time, Cletus, hang up that hard work and start living life. You knew it was coming. There are good women in the U.S., but most are married. Things are terrible for 40 plus. Yes, you're exactly right. I know exactly where you're coming from. That's not the case here in the Philippines. Dating in the Philippines is so good that you have to experience it to believe it. My thoughts exactly. You have to experience it to believe it here in the Philippines. Again, it's night and day. The dating in the U.S. compared to dating here is night and day. There's not a comparison. You're talking about on a scale of 1 to 10, talking about a -1 to a number 12. Huge difference. And the woman you actually get is far more superior. No pun intended. No pun intended, Jenny, because I know you're a good woman. There's some good ones out there in the States. But for the most part, I can tell you, the women here are just they're built differently. They're built differently. This is, back in the West, I will consider a westernized girl as like a Yugo. You guys remember the Yugo car? And over here, you're getting a Ferrari. You're getting a whole different ride. You're getting a Lamborghini over here. Cletus, I could have done some good fishing on that boat. Nope, I didn't allow fishing on my boat. I never even had a fish on my boat at any time, except for I guess I probably did eat it once in a while, but that didn't happen very often either. Absolutely agree. Would take would take the better attitude any day. Exactly right. The attitude over here and the upbringing, the way of life is so different, guys. It's That's why I love it so much. I mean, that's the biggest reason why you love the Philippines as much as I do. Listening as I drive, wishing you well, Brett. Thanks, Big E. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Did you use the new airport in Manila? I don't think this is the newer one. I'm not sure. This starts with an N. I couldn't tell if it was new or not. I went to Terminal 2, so I really only saw one terminal, Terminal 2, and I understand they have lots and lots of terminals there. I only saw Terminal 2, so I can only give my thoughts and comparisons when it came to Terminal 2 in the Manila airport that starts with an N. Again, I don't even know the name. And then compared to here in Cebu City, it was night and day. Again, those comparisons and videos are coming out. What's up, bro? Thanks for the content. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I love my champions out there, guys. You guys, with your encouraging words, your comments, and your views, it keeps me going. So, again, if you guys weren't watching, there would be no channel. So, I thank you guys. You guys keep the channel going. Thank you guys so much. And again, that brings me back to it again. When you guys watch my videos, please give me some thumbs up and write a comment. I know you don't. I know your time is valuable. I don't care if it's a hello, guys. Just a hello, Brett. How's it going? Whatever it may be, just have a conversation with me. But give me a comment on the videos, please. I'd appreciate it. Thanks so much. I don't say it enough. Everybody tells me about it. Vegas Scott wanted to say hi. Be traveling and or scouting there in January. First stop Cebu. Want to message with you if you can about some things. I'll have to catch your answer later. Working. Good to know. Again, I do have the relocation program. I haven't had any new clients here recently, so if you guys are interested in the relocation program, touch base with me on Messenger. Again, you can reach me at Britt McAllister, Britt. Last name is Mcalister. I'll put that in the comments. We do it right here. All right, so there's my name. And for you guys that are still good with email, I put my email here as well, so you guys can reach me by email. I'm only doing about 2 to 3 per month as far as relocation program. I think you guys will be surprised by the entire package that I present, guys. It's a good package for you guys coming over here and never been to the Philippines before. Now, for you guys that have been here several times, it may not be for you, but for you guys who have never been here before and you're retiring and you're taking in the Philippines for the very first time, I've already got the 2 people I've already worked with, my 2 previous clients. I'm still working with them now. Got a few things to do left, but again, they will tell you that how important it was. In fact, yesterday I'm working with Brian, and I picked him up at his place at Marco Polo. Now, Brian's staying in my old place in Marco Polo. I picked him up yesterday and took him. Now, he did his first waiver. I helped him out with his first waiver doing it online, which is you don't do an extension first, do a waiver. That's for 30 days. But yesterday, I picked him up at Marco Polo. I drove a whole entire hour there, picked him up at Marco Polo, brought him back to Lapu-Lapu, did his extension, and then brought him back to Marco Polo. Again, taking up about half of my day, but again, doing that for him because I want to take care of you guys. I don't want you guys to have any excuses for not moving to the Philippines. That's the reason I started my relocation program. We're going to see what words you learn while you're in BGC. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I can't think of any right now, Trina. I am sorry. I can't. I always use the same words. I need to start coming up with more, but I can't. I can't recall. They do say things differently there. But I don't recall. Sorry about that. But I will do some studying next trip. Let me give me a little drink, guys. Give you guys a chance to give me some more comments going. So I have my drink ready. I had the AC on. I'm getting a little hot, so I'm going to turn on the fan a little bit here, guys. Captain Sully, maybe that's the same airport. It's supposed to have new airport, Manila. I'm not sure if it was new or not. It didn't look brand new to me. Again, I'm not sure, but I will find out. Again, here is my information. I'll leave that up for a second for you guys. Again, Britt McAllister. That's the spelling there. You'll find me on Messenger and or Facebook. I also have a Facebook page, the same as my YouTube channel. So if you guys have not, have you not followed me there, please follow me there. Again, Britt's Philippine Adventure, same exact name, and on Facebook. I post all my videos there and do some extra things there as well. There's my name for Messenger and for Facebook. And there's my email address, guys. So take note of that if you're interested in the relocation program or relocation service, as you'd say. Hit me up and let me know, and I'll help you out. Vegas Scott, the relocation package sounds like a great idea. This trip is for scouting and for fun. I understand. Again, there are even for coming over here for a scouting trip, depending on how long you're going to stay, you would save about $500 to $1,000 in 1 month with my relocation program, because you're going to be paying $500 or $1,000 up to $2,000 more for 1 month here in the Philippines without using me as far as to set you guys up in a regular condo at a regular price. And I do have some month to month condos over here in Cebu City. You haven't lived until a Filipina has asked you to make a baby with her on a second date. One tried to convince me that I didn't need to be involved in the child's life. I'm not for creating broken. That's correct. Creating families. Yes. Yeah, it is different here. Things can move incredibly quickly there with women. It can. I mean, I guess it depends on the Filipina that you meet. Again, if you meet the right Filipina guys, you're going to be quite surprised at the differences between most women back in the West compared to the good Filipinas here in the Philippines. All right, guys, I've only got 22 viewers. I need some more comments. If you want me to keep going, give me some comments out there. Yeah, they are dreaming of a mixed baby. Yes, they again, I hear that quite a bit. They love the eyes, they love the nose, they love the height. Uh, they love the hair, even hat hair. Yeah, but whole different monster here, guys. But yes, I'm glad to be back here in Cebu. I was happy to get home. Um, I was happy while I was there. I mean, I had a very, very good time. And that video is to come out to show you guys the comparison. I mean, I think you're going to be a little bit shocked when you see the video comparisons. 38 Park was a nice place. We stayed there in Tower 2. Yeah, well, 38 Park was my first spot. Again, I stayed at a hotel, the Golden Prince Hotel in the Business Park area. And then I stayed at 38 Park for 7 months. And then I relocated over to Marco Polo. I stayed there for 13 months. And now I've been here in Tamboli for, I guess, 2 months now. Excited about here in Tamboli. I don't know why they would want a baby when most can barely take care of themselves. Oh, they can take care of children here. I promise you that. They're raised right here, Cletus. Children are raised right here. It's a different animal. So you got back No, I got back today is actually Thursday for me. So again, I know back in the West it's Wednesday night. No, I got back 2 days ago. So you got back yesterday. It's still Wednesday night here in the U.S. Yes, it's Thursday morning here. So I got back on Tuesday. Yes. But yes, had a good trip. I was there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday was my last full day. I left on Tuesday morning. So 9 days. Please, karaoke, unless it comes with the foreigner and foreigner's money. Yes, we have a little bit extra money here compared to most Filipinos. Now, there are some rich Filipinos over here, guys. I mean, I can name one right here. And I know you guys know the boxer, Pacquiao. He's got a lot more money than probably everybody on this channel here today. So, yeah, there's families out there. In fact, most you guys need to know that these condos. I'll be showing you a condo up in BGC. Those condos are coming in between like 700,000 and 1.2 million dollars. And guess what? 81% already sold before even pre-market start. Already sold. And that's with Filipino families. So they can afford things. The different Filipinos and Filipinos up here. There are some rich families, yes. Contra wanting a baby on a second date. Maybe she's afraid that you will dump her on a third date. Good comment, Trina. Thanks for that. Cleeks Cherokee, but they are so broke. Don't want an air conditioner or a washing machine because of extra electricity. I mean, they're used to doing wash by hand here. That's just a common thing, and they take pride in it. Again, it's a different upbringing. I know it's hard for people to understand. Back in the West, we were raised on having so many comforts that they don't have here in the Philippines. Again, at least in the province areas. Here in Cebu, they have it, but again, in the province, yes, they don't have aircon. But again, they're happy with not having aircon. Would they be happier with it? Probably, but they're not used to having it. So it's not like they're trying to do a comparison between having aircon and not having aircon. The same thing with a wash machine. They don't have wash machines. They have a bucket. They do everything by hand. So again, that's just normal life here in the Philippines. That's just how they were raised, and they're not used to anything different. They're not used to seeing anything different. So it's not in the back of their mind that, hey, my life is at a lower level. They don't see it. And believe me, they don't watch videos of the U.S. They don't watch and see how our lives are. They could care less. They're caring about their lives over here in the Philippines. You're exactly there's Captain Sully. They don't care. They will take a mixed baby without the foreigner because they want the blue eyes, the blonde hair, the pointy nose. You're right. Mark, yes, I like BGC a lot, but I need to stay more time in Cebu and see if I like it more. Again, it is different. Video is to come. Hello, my husband is going to Deval, always watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I haven't seen you before on the channel that I can remember. So thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate that. Here's Trina. We have a wash machine in the province, Cletus. My sister has AC as well. She's telling you. So again, you have again just like in the States, guys. You have lower end, and you have middle class, and you have higher class. Again, all the classes like you have in the States, you have here in the Philippines. Well, guys, I don't have any more comments. I'm going to call it a day. I'm actually going to go and do my registration for my car today. So it's kind of good that not everybody wants to write to me today. Cletus, there's always an upper class, but so many struggle financially daily like we will never understand. Yes, that's true. Same way in the States. I mean, you have your housing developments in the States. You have the same thing here. They don't call it housing developments here. I forget what you guys call it. You call it the hood or whatever you guys call the housing units that are done by the government. Government subsidized housing. They don't have that here. They have squatters, so a little bit different. Mr. Dave, I need to go to America next week. I'm looking for a place to stay and a job. Weird request, but I am serious. I can pay rent. I usually live in New York City, but I can't find accommodations. So anybody out there want to help out Mr. Dave? Again, I don't know anybody back in the New York area anymore. I've left New York behind. I lived there for 12 years. I left all of New York behind. Again, I wish you luck, Mr. Dave. Again, you can check out the roofing industry. If you can sell, roofing could be the job for you. I made lots and lots of money in the roofing industry. Again, I was a sales manager for a roofing company back in the States. Again, if you guys are ever needing a roof in the Alabama area, Cardinal Roofing, worked there for lots and lots of years. Love my work there and made good money. Trina C, I bought AC for my apartment two here in Cebu before the electric bill is around 500 to 600 pesos range. It depends on how you consume electricity. Having AC is not an excuse. Exactly right. You tell them, Trina. All right, guys. Well, I am going to get to the better part of my day. I do have registration I want to take care of. Well, registration renewal. I've already have it registered in my name. But I want to get it. The renewal is actually due in October, so I'm going to go ahead and get that done. But I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in today. You guys are the greatest. Thank you guys so much. And until next time, I love the Philippines.